Spike from Degrassi High. She had a baby when she was real young. Her best friend is a skinny chick. You're listening to the I'm in Love with a Girl Named Spike, a Degrassi podcast. I'm your host, Mike Park, along with my co-host, Hannah Eagle.
Hey.
And Rick Johnson.
Hello.
And today we are on episode 136, Don't Dream It's Over. It took me a second to remember who sang the song, but I think I know. Hannah, who sings Don't Dream It's Over?
I don't remember.
Do you know the melody?
Yeah. I do love that song, but I don't remember who sings it.
Crowded House, I believe, sing that song.
You're right. Good job, Mike. I was Neil Finn, underrated.
Yeah, he was in a band called Split Ends before this. That was a great band. Love. They have anyway.
Yeah.
Back to Degrassi. Don't Dream It's Over. This is a tough one to stomach in many ways, and mostly, or at least for me, the fact that Terri went back to Rick.
Every once in a while, there's an episode that I forget is coming and makes me so mad. And this is one of them. My notes got out of control. I was just like, why is this happening?
I was telling Jessica before you got on the phone, before you got on the call, Mike, that we were she watched it with me today, and she's not that into watching these with me, but she has some good hot takes, so I kind of forced her. And she's who is that? I'm like, that's Rick. He's eventually going to put Terri in a coma, and then bam.
Yeah, eventually. More like today.
I was like, what?
Oh, because she doesn't want to go to the beach with 4 of her friends.
It's I hate to put this take on it, but I think it was just kidding.
What if the podcast just took a wild turn? It was like
Mike was like, I love Rick.
Mike is a Rick apologist.
I don't see what he did wrong. I'm a little confused by it. Hannah, how does it start?
So Paige has her family's van.
What is it? Minivan.
Minivan.
Yeah, they really are stressing the word mini.
Rick, is your audio... Hannah, does Rick's audio sound funky? A little distorted?
Sounds pretty normal to me.
Okay, good. Forget it, then.
Leave that one in. Behind the scenes.
Yeah.
A little behind the scenes take.
You hear that?
Yeah.
I don't even know where I got this background of the Degrassi parking lot, and I don't think I've used it yet.
I'm in a different room right now than I usually am.
So you think the acoustics may be more booming, more echo?
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know if I approve of it, but Hannah, continue.
Terry's late to the planning, which I was like, that figures that she's last to know. And she's like, I don't want to be a fifth wheel. And Paige is like, okay, just bring someone. Which to me, I'm like, you don't know her at all. Because if you tell her to bring someone, who else does she know? Ashley? She could have invited Ashley. It
blows my mind that Rick is what she is settled on. She's a legitimate model.
A rich model with a cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that this is slight bad casting.
For Rick?
Terri.
Oh.
I feel like Terri would be above Rick at this point in her modeling career.
Yeah.
But I'm going to put my 2 cents in.
All right.
I believe high school kid or teenagers, they don't care if you're a model. They're so vain. It's like,
True.
A plus size model. You think some high school kid will be boasting about, I'm dating a plus size model. They're still mean. Kids are cruel. I see it every day with my own kids. Rick, you'll never know that feeling, thankfully.
No. I got a nephew.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the exact same. Let's continue.
And then she says, whatever, bring somebody, and you can just see Terri getting really a bad look in her eyes. And that's when when you know this is going downhill. And then the theme song kicks.
And Rick, take it from there.
They're in acting class or drama class, and they're doing movements.
When did this become acting class? Didn't it used to be English?
I think Quant's probably spread a little thin in that. Or I mean, there's only 4 teachers, so
I guess.
Yeah. So Paige is a bad friend because she is watching the development, the rekindling of this romance between Rick and Terry. And she should have put a stop to it immediately.
She should have shut it down. Yeah, for sure.
And how many faculty in the school know that Rick was beating Terry?
I don't think anyone knows.
Okay.
I thought everybody knew, but then it's like her dad's like, why did you and Spinner just like keep that to yourself? So I guess just Hazel, Jimmy, Paige, and Spinner.
Spinner, yeah.
I just like that Rick is so upset that Terry doesn't trust him to fall back.
I really wanted, this is me, but I really wanted Terry to just like crush Rick when she fell back.
How would she crush him?
Well, just like he is not strong enough to hold.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
Hold up Terry.
Well, because she's a plus size model, is what you're trying to say? Jeez.
Partly that, and partly because Rick looks like he is scrawny as fuck.
He's strong. He put her in a coma.
That's true.
He put her down. He's stronger than all of us know. This is also like when we meet Rick's mom later. This episode's crazy.
I got a lot to say about that mom.
I do agree with you, though. I do think Paige is a bad friend, but I think it's like Terry's coma like teaches her how to be a better friend, maybe.
Sure.
Sure.
Her track record is not stellar right now.
No.
Being a good friend. So
no, certainly not.
A comatose friend that you may have had a little bit to do with them getting put in a coma. I don't know.
Driving her right into the arms of a sociopath.
Yeah. Psychopath. I'm going to say psychopath.
Sure. Oh, yeah. He does feel things. He feels them too much, some would say.
Did Rick feel even creepier when he was like kind of being like, you need to trust me. Come on. Trust me.
He must feel creepy sometimes. I would hope. I don't know what...
I really want to interview that kid.
Yeah, I wonder what his life is like. I wonder if people just hate him.
So Jessica was talking about there's a character on 90210 that threw Donna down the steps.
And which one's Donna again?
She's Tori Spelling.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So he threw her down. Yeah, he threw her down the steps, abused her. And then in like real life, he had to become like a recluse because people hated him so much. I want to ask this kid if like that.
He put Drake in a wheelchair.
Yeah, he put Drake in a wheelchair. Yeah.
He killed Terry. A lot of people feel good things about Terry. What's there to hate?
Wait, does Terry die from this?
No.
Okay.
But she does go in a coma, and I feel like after, well, I don't want to spoil it.
That's fine.
After the coma, she's not as bad.
Okay. She's she shamed herself.
Mm-hmm.
Shane McCade herself.
Tori Spelling. You guys got me thinking about Tori Spelling.
Sure.
Hannah.
Yeah.
Hannah, have you seen Tori Spelling's TikTok?
Yes, I have. It is particularly like unhinged. Yeah. I saw one she did like by the pool with her daughter, and then some old guy. Did you send me that one?
I might have, yeah.
Some old guy by the pool, and I was like, this is like 30 seconds of her, 30 seconds of an old man walking by the pool.
But the plastic surgery disaster that she is a byproduct of is horrifying to me. Not to downgrade anybody for choosing, oh, fuck it. Anyone who gets plastic surgery, fuck you.
Controversial taste.
Yeah, you know why can't you just age gracefully?
Yeah.
Maybe it's tough being a celebrity. I mean, I should know, huh?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for that nose job that you're saving up for.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome
to get a bigger nose.
Yeah.
Pencil thin. It's gonna rule.
Like a Michael Jackson nose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He looks like a slee stack near the end of his life from Land of the Lost.
Oh my God, you're right. Can you imagine just being so unhappy with yourself that you would put yourself through that? It's insane. It's intense.
Some of it's fun. I never get too mad when I see like big old boobs around. I'm never like, oh, shame on them.
The breast augmentation is gross to me.
Yeah.
Really? No.
You like breast augmentations?
I just am like, if you know, if they
I'm
want them,
really
their
learning.
boobs.
I'm really learning a lot about Hannah's likes and dislikes.
Well, here's my thing with plastic surgery. Like, I would never do it. I don't think I could. I think I would look in the mirror and I would just have a panic attack every day because I'd be like, "Who am I, mommy?" But
Who am I, mommy? Did you just say?
Who am I, mommy? Yeah. This is not my face. Have you ever seen Behind the Candelabra?
Yeah.
At the end of that, he's like, "Where's my fucking face?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would be afraid of happening. But you know, if somebody else wants to do it,
Okay.
Breast augmentation. Would you get breast augmentation?
No.
What if someone paid you $1 million to get breast augmentation? What if Britney hit the lottery and said, God,
if someone offered me $1 million, I would get it and then like undo it or something.
But you can't undo it.
Yeah, that's part of the contract.
So the
There's
deal. Okay, I did not know there was a. I didn't know there was a contract that you both read.
Yeah, it can't be like, oh, like one size up. It's gonna be extreme.
Jeez, you're talking about me switch. I'm just like
no. Double D's fine.
Okay. No, I wouldn't do it. I don't know. I'm not used to that lifestyle. Those girls have to walk around with those big honkers. I don't know how.
Since we're going into look zone, I have a question. Have either of you seen that website that is like male celebrities that look like lesbians? Have you ever seen that? Of
course. Yeah.
Do you think
Justin Bieber?
Yeah. Do you think Rick falls into that category?
A little bit. He's a little pretty. It's weird because if he was not Rick, I feel like he could be a character I would like, but it's just colored by my love of Terry and my hate of him.
I just can only see Ian Farmer now from Modern Baseball.
Did you know Ian was born in Muskegon?
Really?
Yeah. No, I had no idea actually.
Yeah.
So the Wikipedia page for Muskegon is like Ian Farmer from Modern Baseball.
Yeah, me, Ian Farmer, and then Iggy Pop.
Oh, Iggy Pop was from Muskegon. Wow.
He was born in Muskegon. He's the prodigal son.
Okay. Let's move to Caitlin's office, where Ellie is sitting with Caitlin. And why does Sean show up? Besides them dating, is there a purpose? Do they have a date there?
No, I thought it was odd.
Yeah.
And if I were Caitlin, I would have said something.
Well, she did. She was like, I think Tomas is calling me. Which is like,
I hate when she says Tomas. It drives me insane.
I love that. So they're watching that news clip of like Caitlin in front of security camera footage. And Ellie's like, this looks great. And I'm like, that looked like total dog shit.
Who's watching the show?
Yeah.
It's public access, I would have to imagine, right?
Yeah.
Like PBS.
Yeah, probably. I love also that Sean comes in and is like, security cameras? I know about that shit.
And also, wouldn't Caitlin be like, oh, you dumped my best friend's daughter in the worst way? Like, ripped up her picture and shit.
Oh, I forgot that Caitlin, I forgot about Emma this entire episode.
This entire season.
Yeah.
Is Elimination 3 starring Yik Yu? Is Yik Yu in Elimination 3?
I believe so, yeah.
Whoa, really? I didn't even notice that.
He's just in the poster.
That is amazing.
And some other guy.
Yeah, some other guy. Okay, so that is Yik. Okay. Time to take them to battle is the movie slogan. They're at the mall now and they're going to the movies and Marco is the tag along. Why did she bring Marco?
Hold on.
No. Let's move forward.
No, because didn't we miss when they were at the dot?
Yeah, who cares?
No,
Well.
They drink cappuccino or something, and they toast.
No. Yeah, well,
Okay.
Rick comes in. Rick comes in is like, no. Terry comes in. Everyone's like, all right, let's go on the trip. And then Rick comes in, and everyone's like, fuck no, like this guy, we gotta cut it off. And then Rick does the creepiest thing is like, can I buy you a latte? It's just like,
which like they didn't like Rick before they knew.
Yeah.
He hit Terry. They just thought he was a drag. Also, Terry's like being a little naive or like just willfully ignoring the fact that like everybody hates the fact that she did this. She's just smiling.
She's in love.
No.
And I disagree. When he walks in, everyone's like, fuck yeah. He's here.
No way.
Rick.
Yeah.
like finally a good time. Okay, back to the
and then
movies.
Rick's like, food fight. And everybody cheers.
And then they all take their shirts off, right? Yeah. Everyone takes their shirts off.
How stoked is Sean that Marco's there, Hannah?
Sean is like livid that Marco's there. My favorite part is when he reaches into the. I also love that Alex finally spoke.
Yeah, she had a good line. I love that line.
Yeah, give me $20.
Do you think Sean was expecting a hand job from Ellie during the movie?
No,
he would have like cut a hole in the popcorn bucket if that's what he wanted.
I mean, that popcorn bucket is the right size, very small.
Because
Sean's getting roided up somehow.
Yeah, something's going on with his neck. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
I like that he like chunked up for like one episode, and then seemingly he got not chunky.
Yeah, that was Accutane. He took Accutane, got all puffed up.
I took Accutane and didn't get puffed up.
That's not what Jessica says.
Jessica didn't know me when I was on Accutane. This is like 1996.
You talked to your mom, and your mom's like, "Oh dear God," we were like, ugh.
That Accutane moment.
We couldn't even look at him.
I had to get when I was on Accutane. I had to get like psych evals like every couple months because like somebody's kid killed themselves while
what is Accutane? Isn't it? It's
like for acne. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Why do people take that?
Because
you got bad acne.
Yeah.
I'm just blessed.
Did you have like bad acne, Rick? Were you like crater face?
Not crater face, but like I had a situation where it was like not boils, but like very large zits.
Boils?
Not boils, but very large.
I know, but why even say boils if they weren't boils?
Just white. I mean, I have a fascination with squeezing zits. So when I would see people that had like pizza face, I just wanted to squeeze.
Oh my God. I
mean, just like, where it's just your whole face is just those white dots. I just want to squeeze their face and just,
or like
magical.
those big giant bumps that are everywhere.
No, I don't like those so much. I just like the whiteheads. I just want to squeeze those.
Yeah, that wasn't my scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's get to the beach. What kind of beach is this? Is a lake beach?
The beach? Like, it was very confusing.
Did she say beach?
I don't think it was the beach.
Oh, maybe I put that in my mind.
I think they were just going out of town. When they pulled up to wherever they were, and it was like a literal orgy happening, did anyone find that weird? It was like multiple people making out. I think somebody having sex in a car. Like, it was like...
Maybe that's the ravine. Is this the first ravine? But why would they need her car to get there? That's my question.
All right.
Whatever it is, it looks awesome. Looks like a fun time.
It does.
Did you ever... I'm not going to say it. It's disgusting. Moving ahead. When Rick storms off and kicks that concrete block.
Before we get there,
No.
Can we talk about how
Mm-mm.
when he sat on the hood of that car, I was like, trouble is brewing. And like Paige is just like, I think that's the genesis of him getting violent, is when he sits on that car and Paige is like, don't sit on the car.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't embarrass a man with anger problems. Because no good can come of it. You know what? Yeah, Paige really kind of egged him into a bad mood.
Yeah.
The thing is, when he was sitting on the hood of the van, the minivan, and he invited Terry over to sit by him, had such a pleasant smile on his face.
Come sit on the car.
And therefore, I forgive him for anything.
Can you imagine? Let's say they just drove 30 minutes, right? Like
cool,
maybe 40 kilometers, 50 kilometers. How hot the hood of that car would be at that point would be, you don't want to be sitting on that car hood.
Little toasty buns.
Yeah.
I don't think it would scorch. I don't think it would be unpleasant.
All right. We'll have to have a
even
sign.
If it was, well, maybe they've been sitting there a while.
Yeah, who knows?
Do you ever try to cook food on your engine when you're on tour?
Yes.
Did
it succeed?
We had one success of garlic bread.
Okay.
Did Jerry do it while you were on tour?
We did it. Me and Jerry did it when, not with the band. I was playing solo, but we did a tray of enchiladas. You know, like the.
Oh, that's awesome.
And it worked. It was warm, but it wasn't bubbling. I wanted it to be bubbling. So.
Was it a newer car? I think
it was a 2001, and the tour was in 2004.
Was it Candy's Subaru?
No, it was my red van, like 15 passenger.
It should have worked. I mean, I feel like you have to seal. So the garlic bread was very sealed, and you put it on the exhaust manifold, and it worked. It was toasty.
Isn't this interesting, Hannah?
Did you know that you can cook food in a exhaust manifold?
I do now. Well, you can warm up enchiladas as well.
And cook garlic bread.
And cook garlic bread, which, does garlic bread need to be cooked? Seems like that was warmed up too. But who am I?
Okay, sorry, Mike. Sorry, Mike, I had cut you off.
Who am I, mommy?
Who am I, mommy? Mommy. Look at my boobies, mommy.
What would your mom say if you just like rolled up after getting $1 million to get that breast augmentation?
I think I would start by saying, I'm a millionaire now. And these milkers are just along for the ride. But we're rich.
I like that. I like that, Hannah. Okay, well, are we at the special place? I'm going to let Hannah run the encounter with Rick and Terry, her girl Terry. Go.
Rick isn't really coming apart at the seams. It's clear. The screws are coming unscrewed. And he's just like kicking the air, which I love when he does that. Like a cartoon.
When he kicks the cinder block?
Yeah, he's like, and Terry's like, which Terry girl, just like walk away. But she doesn't. She's like, you need to relax. And he's like, why don't you just stay here with me? And she's like, I don't know where we are. We're like in the middle of a field.
No, doesn't he say like, let's just go back? And she's like, we're very far away.
Oh, I thought he meant back. So he means walk back to Degrassi.
Yeah, I think he's talking about going back to her house,
which is just angry logic that makes no sense. Walk back. They drove.
Yeah, I feel like that statement is like in his brain. He's like, this is gonna be romantic.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna walk back.
If they had walked back, they never would have found Terry. Terry's gone. Terry's dead. So she says, well, I think that's it doesn't make any sense. And he's like, you are not leaving me to go back to Paige. He really doesn't like Paige, again, because she made fun of him for sitting on that car. So it's like especially painful. And then he gives her a push and she falls pretty slow, but she does clonk her head on a really, like a broken cinder block, which is not good.
I feel like that would have killed her. Straight up. For sure. Yeah.
Well, she fell kind of like a feather fall. She fell kind of slow.
Trust fall.
Yeah.
She had practiced the fall.
Oh, wow. What a great foreshadowing the trust fall was for this.
Yeah. So, a couple things. When he's kicking those cinder blocks, I feel like he would have broke his toe, and that would have, like, caused this entire situation not to happen in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was curious about the cinder block kicks because, that would be pretty painful.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize he was kicking the cinder blocks. I thought he was just doing open air kicks.
I knew you were going there, Mike. I had to stop you before we got into it. I felt bad. I felt bad for interrupting.
It's okay. It's okay. Paige and Spinner go looking for Terri. They find it's like a.
Oh, Mike.
They just walk up to Rick. Just hands just full of blood, just going, oh no. And he just runs off thinking that'll save him somehow. He'll be safe.
He hasn't moved her head off the rock.
No.
I don't know what he's doing, but he got blood all over his hands.
Yeah. Have any of you gotten a head injury where there's been blood?
No.
Oh.
Have you?
Yeah, I got hit in the head with a golf club when I was younger, and there was a shitload of blood.
That's crazy. No. I would pass out. I would freak out. One time I cut my finger with an X-Acto knife by accident, and I'm so crazy that I was like, I'm gonna bleed out, and then I just passed out on the bathroom floor.
Was there just like a couple drops of blood?
A couple drops. And I was like, what happened? And I was like, I just overreacted. Passed out cold.
That's awesome.
What does Raditz say at school the next day? Does he say like something bad has happened? Or?
He's like, Terri McGregor. She clonked it. She clonked hard.
Basically, to the effect of like something terrible has happened to Terri McGregor. Please don't talk about it. We don't have all the details.
Please don't talk about it.
But the technology in Degrassi for them to broadcast not only to the television screen, but to legitimately 30 computers in the classroom is pretty amazing. Like, I'm just like, whoa.
2003? You think that was a big deal?
Yeah. And they think they can broadcast to all the screens in the school, but no one's going to talk about it.
I mean, I like that immediately they started talking about it.
Yeah. And Snake had to be like, please don't talk about it. We are not supposed to talk about it.
He was like, the best was when Snake was like, we weren't there. We should not talk about it. And Spinner's like, I was there.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Why weren't they interviewed by like the police? Why weren't the police called? I just feel like there was a shocking lack of agency on Terri's behalf for me.
Yeah, for sure. Rick's parents have to be connected in some way.
I don't think he has a dad. I think it's just that crazy mom. Where is she from?
Okay, hold on.
Muskegon. She was born in Muskegon.
We'll get there. I got information on the mom.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna move ahead. We're at the hospital. Hospital. Terri's father is a terrible actor.
Yeah.
He starts off friendly, but when he finds out that Rick was a repeat offender, he loses it on Paige and Spinner. They go running away. Who wants to take it from there?
I'll take it.
Okay.
We miss that. Also, when Snake was like, all right, does anyone have any ideas what we should do for Terri? And then Paige is like, I made a card. And then it's just like a comical, like card. And like Snake is like, good job, Paige.
Mm-hmm.
Way to think. So they bring that card. And basically the dad is, like It's like, did you guys know that Rick was abusive? And she's like, yeah, we did. And then he's like, you should have told me. Rick was around all the time. And then, like, basically implying that this is all their fault.
He does kind of monster out.
My question is, how long do you think the initial relationship between Rick and Terri was?
6 years.
6 years? No.
7 years.
Yeah, 7 years. I'm going to say it was a week tops.
3 months.
No.
No whammies.
I think
I'm moving ahead here. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Spinner, Paige. Paige wants to. She's DTF.
What she want? Does she want to take it to the Pound Town Bone Zone? She wants some drillage.
Oh, you disgust me.
I know. You came up with this game, these terms.
DTF and Spinner doesn't want any. And that just, the respect I have for Spinner as he sees Paige driving away. He's concerned about his friend, and Paige just wants to mask all these horrible feelings by just pounding.
Yeah. They say some hurtful things.
Yeah. So really nothing good happens at the dot. Everyone should stop going to the dot, right?
I like it. They got good fries.
So far, though, you're right. Nothing good has happened there.
They make a good latte for sure.
Did it?
Yeah.
Was anybody uncomfortable by Spinner's one shoulder off from his sweatshirt in that whole scene?
Nope. I thought it was cool.
I thought it was cool and casual.
That's why Paige wanted to get just destroyed by him.
She just saw the shoulder, was like,
yeah, she was just she was so Rick's mom. We're at Rick's mom now. Spinner sees Rick sitting shotgun, and he goes up and he's ready to kill him, and for some reason he's about to punch him, and it takes him forever to get this punch, and he's like slow motion punch, and then Rick's mom runs out and says, "Stop it!
Stay away from my boy." She's got an
accident. And now, Rick, go on your little pilgrimage about Rick's mom.
So she's not listed in the cast list for this episode at all, which is weird. She's absolutely from Germany, or some middle, like Eastern European country. But she's in a lot of like weird reenactments of like Nazi Germany, like programs. And
it's like job.
She's also married to the director of this episode, so there's some serious nepotism going on for her to get cast at this.
She played Nazis.
She is in like
it's like History Channel, like
yeah.
Right.
She's also in a weird RoboCop.
This is all starting to make sense.
Like she's in the RoboCop the TV series, like as like a Eastern European person. It's like it's totally ESL acting, like an ESL actor right now. Where like English is not her first language for a fact.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yeah.
Hannah? Entschuldigen, Hannah? Entschuldigen.
I feel like she had showed up to the set to see her husband, and they're like, "Shit, we need a character for Rick's mom. You got a pantsuit?"
Rick's mom, who he has not stopped talking about, so the build-up was there.
Moving forward, Sean and Ellie, do they have some kind of tension? What's going on? Why are they like?
He pushed Marco off a seat.
Ellie and Sean were eating sushi on the steps of Degrassi, and he like a real piece of shit just like sat in between them.
Yeah. And he was like, "I just want to be alone," and she was like, You got it. You're alone.
Do you think the actor that played Sean's personal style is exactly what Sean's style is?
No.
Hard to know.
I think he's into bright colors and techno dancing. I don't know. I don't like it. I hate any coma scene. I hate the actors in the coma scene, like just pretending they're asleep. It's gotta be the worst feeling.
I know, her headband is just so big too. It's so big.
Just looks like a full diaper.
Yeah, or like a towel.
I do like that they had the mouth apparatus on her, so like it seemed like a little easier for her to act that way versus tubes in the nose.
I would have just asked, like, put me out, man. Let's put me out.
You think that Linda Schuyler had the ability to anesthetize actors for their acting role at this point?
Off the books? Maybe.
Have you heard of chlorophyll, Rick?
I don't think that works.
Who cares? Who cares? I'm done with this episode. I'm just angry that everyone's mad at Rick.
You love Rick.
He's got a nice smile, nice hair.
Rick's not gone. That's the crazy thing.
So
he did nothing wrong. She tripped.
How is he just showing up at school? Like, how is he not in jail?
He doesn't want to get bad grades.
But how
doesn't want to fall behind.
He means like, why is he not under arrest?
Why have the authorities not been called to?
Because they don't want him to fall behind. They want him to get good grades.
All right. He's an up-and-coming theater performer, right?
He's got experience. The final scene back at the hospital, Terri's dad, sleeping Terri, Spinner, Paige. Bring us home, Hannah.
So, he's like, you guys are good friends, which they really needed to hear because they were having like an existential crisis. Which, are they good friends? No, not really.
Spinner kind of is. He almost murdered Rick. Sure. I would say Spinner's a good friend. Paige.
Yeah, I think, and also I had a moment where I was like, I wonder if they think about the fact that like Terri and Spinner almost dated, but then Paige got her super drunk and now she's alone and Paige has Spinner and now
I totally forgot about that.
The layers of the onion keep getting more and more peeled back. So not only did Paige is even more responsible for Terri going in a coma.
Yeah.
There's no way that Terri would not be with Spinner right now.
Yeah. Why? Like she's going to dump him? I don't think so.
Blew my mind. That blew my mind, Hannah. I totally forgot about the Spinner Terri love affair that was shattered by that short skirt.
I wonder if they feel guilty. I wonder if maybe Paige feels guilty about it.
So the freeze frame is Spinner and Paige peering into the hospital room that Terri is lying in, and that's it. They're just kind of leaning up against each other. Rick, anything you'd like to add?
I've said my piece with this episode.
Hannah?
Yeah. I've said it.
Well, Jessica's chiming in from the other room.
Wow, I love this.
What are you talking about?
I don't know anything about what's happened before this, but you can't blame Paige for that.
I can't understand a word she's saying, Hannah.
I can hear some of it.
Okay, Jessica's saying that we can't blame Paige for that dum-dum Rick shoving Terri. I'm going to disagree with you, Jessica, on this because you don't know the history.
I'm going to say we can't directly, accuse Paige of masterminding Terri's coma.
Right.
It's like a butterfly effect.
Yeah, it was a accidentally Paige is responsible.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that went into this.
Okay. I don't know about your show.
I don't know if either of you heard that. She just said, okay. I don't know about your program or show.
I think your partner Jessica is still angry about the Accutane.
Yeah. Yes. I'll have to come clean about the Accutane.
Okay. I'll talk to you guys next week for episode 137. Have a great one. Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye.